Didn't I go higher than 5? I don't know. That's not true. Yes, guys, a little bit of technical difficulties here. Don't know, guys, my bitrate's a little bit low right now. I'm not sure why. Might be the area, I don't know, when a lot of metal is around, it sort of kind of can get dodgy. But anyways, let's hope it gets better, and right now we're just gonna get our session, you know? Okay. Some water there. Just getting prepped up for this, you know? Getting a session in, you know? Gotta be prepared, you know? You gotta have your water, you gotta have your stuff ready. With some music on here. Should I use this one? This is like a better position, no? Alright, I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna let's move this one over here somewhere. So we need to warm up, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we are looking a little bit rough, guys. Thing is, I haven't had a little bit of a haircut in a little bit. I'll be getting my next couple days. Yeah, not too bad. I feel like that almost, on both occasions, almost would have fell on my foot there. You know what? You know, I always give this gym a lot of praise. I always, I always do say that this gym is quite nice, but recently they've been making some questionable decisions. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a few things in general, like, like in the past, like maybe a month or two, they've just been doing very questionable things. Changes around the gym, and I've always liked their ability to change things. They change things. They, on top of cleaning, they make a lot of changes in the gym, like, fairly often. It's not like they just leave and they don't care. They genuinely do try and change things, try and make things better and all that sort of stuff. But the recent few decisions just seem very weird. Like, maybe 3 months ago, something like that, they did change this whole layout here with the dumbbells, and they made it 3 rows instead of 2 rows. Now 2 rows, I don't really mind. Two rows is good. You're happy with it, the second. I was like, I was happy with it because when it wasn't 3 rows, I had just got onto the bottom row, which is like, the final row, because there's only 2 rows. And now, me being on 30 doesn't seem as impressive as it used to be, because now there's 3 rows, and now I'm not even on the 3rd row. You have to get to what, 40? No, wow. You have to get to 42 just to get to the bottom row. That is crazy work. But anyways, that's not even like, that's a little bit of an ego thing, a little bit of sadness, like I sort of took pride a little bit in being able to be on the bottom row, but even from a practicality sense, this doesn't make sense. Look, this is the 28 kg dumbbell. You're having to lift it from here. Obviously some people are taller, but look, I'm 5'6", right? And I have to fucking do this crap to pick up a dumbbell. And then now imagine someone who's shorter than me. That's even worse. Fucking lifting it like this. I'm maybe here, but like, some people might be doing crap like this. Like, what is that? 20 kg dumbbell like that is crazy. So it's just some interesting choices. And then if you come over this direction, you can actually see, obviously, here, this, you've probably seen a bunch of these normally. They're normally fine and stuff, but for some reason, instead of going up from like 1 to 10, this thing goes up from 2. It starts at 2 for some reason, but anyways, the main thing I have a problem with is it goes all the way to 12. What, I don't know, like, you never see them with 12, but for some reason it goes up to 12 instead of 10. Which means it starts there at 14 on the top row. Whereas, on the actual thing it had before, where they were longer but 2 rows, it started at 2, and it just went up. And this is so, unoptimal. There's literally a gap inside it, it's like, because there's just a missing weight there, not because anything's missing, just because this system doesn't make sense. They don't have enough dumbbells to actually fit the thing they have here. So I just really liked the one before. But anyways, yeah. Another thing is it's just way more dangerous. Like, the way they have these things move. They're like wobbly on some of them, not all of them, but they are a bit. Well, maybe they've screwed them in now. Actually, that's actually probably a better thing. But some of them are screwed in a little lopsided like that. Some of them actually move. At least last time I saw, they were moving, and it was a little bit, but it was a bit weird. But and on top of that, because now there's so much gap before and after, and this thing isn't against the wall anymore, especially on the second row and things like that. If you miss, you're just taking your finger off. That's that's just how it is, because there is a gap now, which means you can overshoot by quite a bit here, and you can undershoot as well, so not fun, especially when you're trying to lift a freaking 20 kg dumbbell like this and do some crap like this when fatigued. Yeah, GG's. So yeah, I've almost taken my finger off with a 30 kg dumbbell before. I think it was in the wrong spot and I was trying to put it over here and I almost took off my pinky. So yeah, it's a risk every day at this point. So yeah, I just think the system is just way worse. Yeah, another thing they did, this is like obviously the first sort of questionable change they made, but it wasn't that bad, you know. Now for some reason at night time when you want to just, you know, chill, the vibe is night, you want to just like, you know, be in the dark a little bit more, not like complete darkness or anything, but like a bit more dimmer light. Like, look at this, it's like super bright, you can even tell it's right now, you know. Except from if you really look in the distance, you see just outside it is dark. But it's just so bright in it because they've changed all the lights to these ginormous lights. They used to have shades on them, so obviously it was dimmer, and then also the lights were smaller rather than a ginormous like rectangular light. And then on top of that, they used to be warm light, not, you know, like cold, super bright light like this. So it just used to be like a more of a vibe, more chill, a little nicer. So yeah, I really don't like what they did with the lights there. It just completely killed the vibe of a late night session, you know. The late night session is more chill, more like, you know, warm, more, you know, it's more like thingy, just more chilled out and, you know, a little darker, you know, get in your zone a little bit. But like this, it's like, shit man, you just woke up, you know, it's like morning daylight right now. No, it's just super bright, that's the thing. So it really did kill the vibe here, for night sessions. So that was a big one for me. I really that. Now recently they have changed the locker. So now we don't have big lockers. Now I have a big gym bag. My gym bag doesn't actually fit properly into the like small square holes they give you now, and they've changed it to like cheaper like boxes and stuff as well for storage, which is like rough, you know, can't lie. So yeah, nice. There's 3 L's, can't lie. 3 big L's to be honest, not even like small L's. Those are like 3 big L's. So yeah, that's how it is. And then on top of that, I'll go very small because it was just a gym, and it's people coming to the gym because it's like quite a small community kind of thing. Not many people work there, so it's quite small. In the corner sort of thing. We're going to a little area, but a vending machine like next to that area, and it was very out so people could just use them as a fine because it's not an area. But now they faced it into like the lock area, so if there's any like sort of in and out going, you know, like maybe it's a little bit busy, more like 5-6 people going in and out. You're just having to sit in the way of people to get your whatever drink, food from the vending machine, just having to sit in the way of people. So I was like, I don't understand the design choices here. They are redoing the bathroom right now, one of them, and that's also, I don't have good hopes for that because, you know, we're taking 3 L's. If you put the vending machine down an L, it's 4 L's, but like 4 L's, 3 or 4 L's, big L's. Now they're redoing the bathroom. I don't have good hopes for that, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, no idea. And that was the thing that triggered me to talk about this today is I don't know if you can see, but there is, with the water fountain, there is now some blue push trolley thing attached to it. I have no idea what that's about. It just makes it look weird. Like, do they think someone's gonna steal the water fountain? Like, I don't know, but again, weird choice. I don't get it, but maybe it is practical to some extent, but I have no idea really what purpose that serves. But yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Hopefully they do make some more W choices in the future soon. Now, what is good is the fact that they change things so often and are making these choices. Remember, this is only like within 3 months or something. It's because they make changes so often like this, and they move things around, all sorts of stuff like that, try different positioning, all that. So because they do these things often, there's a chance it will get better soon as well then. So maybe they'll make some W choices soon. Nice little quality of life updates to the gym. But yeah, anyways, let me get on to the session here because I'm kind of yapping a little bit here. So let's go. I need to get my wrist wraps on. No, I still love this gym. I still go to the gym and everything. Still go to this gym. It's still a nice, quiet, awesome gym. Just some questionable choices from some of the things that I guess I never really appreciated about the gym, but now, like, with it changed, I definitely appreciated it before, you know, like, as in I definitely appreciated what it was before, not that I actually, you know, appreciated it before, you know what I mean? I think I took it for granted, but now, it changed like that, that was actually kind of nice. Alright, let's get this done. So, the thing is, we did actually end up getting 10 reps last time. I'm not exactly sure how much hope I have for getting 10 reps this time. Definitely, I don't think so 11, just because I do best when I have my t-shirt on, as in, obviously I have my t-shirt on, but like my hoodie isn't off right now. I feel like I do better when my hoodie is off, but I don't want to take it off yet. I want to still get into the session and take it off when I'm actually, you know, hot or warm. But yeah. I guess sometimes I do like to take it off with a bit of a pump as well. I guess that adds to it, but yeah. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I was just checking everything is all working smoothly here. Alright. Hopefully we can do this well. I don't exactly know how this is gonna. I warmed up like quite a bit ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, 10. That's sort of like, you saw me go down kind of quick on one of those reps, and that was because like when you're like more underprepared while it's going down, like, you don't properly like, you know, form properly, like you don't like brace yourself. That's sort of what can happen. You can sort of get caught off guard there, but that felt easier than last time. That's how my shoulder at the end of the set, I can't lie, a little bit. But yeah, felt a little bit easier than last time. I feel like last time I really had to fight for that 10th rep. That time I felt like it actually went up a little bit quicker, so I'm happy with it. That's yeah, nice. So I think I hit last time on the second set, pardon me, 6 or 7, I'm not sure. I think it was 6. I think I would have been gassed if I got 7, so I think it was probably 6. 5 or 6. Nah, I don't think 7. 5 or 6, I think is what I got. So we can try and hit 6 this time. If we manage to hit 7, absolutely amazing, but no chance we're hitting 8. 8 is more in the realm of, I only really hit 8 if I'm able to rep it 12 the first time. That's what I've noticed. And same thing, that I will be able to do maybe 9 if I get 13 reps, you know. Obviously we just did 10, so 6 is a very like it's a brave ask at the point I'm at for the second set. So I think I will hit 5. I think 6 I'll probably drop, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see what we can do. If we hit 6, awesome. If we go 7, I'm feeling like Superman. But yeah, I don't know about 7. I'm not gonna lie, that one's a bit of a shoot. But 6 maybe, possibly. Going through like the five stages of doubt here, you know. Anyways, yeah, how are you guys? How's your day doing? And let me know, like, you know, what time of day it is for you guys and how your day's been. Because it might be morning, might be night. It's like pushing 2 AM right now, so you're quite late out here. Okay. I'll try the bump cover off and I'll see how we perform, guys. What I do notice, is, oh, the mic, my bad. Okay. Yeah, what I do notice is that, shoot. I'm trying to remember, I was about to say something, but I don't know, wait. Oh yeah, on the second set, what I notice is that you often perform a bit better. Not in terms of reps, you're kind of gassed in terms of strength itself, but you'll perform better, like, in terms of mechanically, I feel like, because your body's, like, warmed up to the movement, you're a little bit better in using your muscles more effectively, using it more like more efficiently, I feel like is actually the better word. But yeah, that's what I feel like on the second set. I feel like the movements are a little bit it was on the first set, so yeah. You guys probably thought it was GG's when that happened on the fourth. If I can't remember you know, I thought it was GG's. I was like, oh, hold on, let me see if I can here and turn this around, and I managed it. So that was actually pretty good of me there. Okay. Let's try. So, aim is honestly 6 reps right now. Let's see what we can do. I need a better song though. And I don't want to rest too long because I'll make it way too easy. I just managed to do 10 reps there, right? And then I've rested super long. Of course, like super long. That's so dumb. By just moving a bit too much back. And then I'll back just now. Oh shit. I feel like if I really pushed there, I could have hit the 7. But it was just stuck in motion for just too long there. I was just like, come on, man. No, I was kind of already happy with the 6, but maybe I should have pushed that there, I can't lie. I got a little bit worried, you know, because like my arm is a little bit out right now. If I fuck this up, my shoulder's gone, you know. But you definitely do see the imbalance, like the left one shoots up, the right one is really sometimes like doing some weird stuff. Like sometimes shooting down and then struggling to get up. Like the left one's just like booming, the right one is just like not having it a lot of the time. Shit, I was meant to drop set, man. What am I doing? Man, I gotta lock in. Since we have been hitting our targets for, you know, the overhead like that one, we do this but laying down. I am actually gonna go ahead. Just checking everything is all good here. So notification on. I just want to check what that was. But anyways, yeah, since we have been hitting our goals with that, I did say, you know, we are going to be able to go up to 34. So we're going to see what 34 looks like with that. And hopefully we do well with it. Oh my gosh. My right hand definitely struggles with the grip. Definitely. But can you see what I mean? Like I have to use a bit of sway to pull it over here. If I overshot that even a little, the single dip, my hand will get crushed. because it like boosts that top part, that forward part, the further point. Like when I'm sweating, it goes over here area, and yeah, if it goes there and it dips, yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be great. Okay. Alright, should we go straight in? I don't know how long it's been, but maybe it's enough time. Let's try. Oh, this already feels dumb heavier. I'm not trying to drop this on my face. Nine? Come on. Yeah, no, not 9. Good attempt for a first try though. That was our first time on 34s. Obviously we're able to hit 12 on the 32s. 4 reps, it looks like, going up by 2 kg there, so that's alright, there's no worries with that because it just gives us more to grind for, more to look forward to with progressing on, you know? So that's always nice. I did feel, it felt clunky definitely when I put it on my chest, but it felt a little bit like, so it felt clunky when I put it on my chest, like it was really big. It felt like a lot heavier than usual. Of course, you know, it's 2 kg more, and that does sort of, it seems like not much, but obviously, if you go to the gym, you lift, and you're at a higher weight already, or the highest sort of what you can do, 2 kg is a lot, you know? So yeah, definitely felt clunky at first, but it did feel like pretty decent actually doing the reps. Like I could sort of tell at a certain point that I was, you know, I was gonna end up failing earlier, which makes sense, it's a higher weight, but I think I did pretty decent though, you know. I got 8, I tried the night, didn't end up getting it, but it's all good, you know, it gives us a grind. But what I am happy about with this is finally, since I'm on the 34s now, I can finally drop set to the 30 and then just do that, because I now don't have to go from 32 to the 28 and be really fatigued and, you know, mess up, possibly putting that away and then hurt myself or something. So it's a lot nicer to be able to just sit on the 30s and have to do this weird awkward motion I was showing you before with the 28s, like this. And I have to try and tiptoe to try and get more leverage here, you know. It's like I don't think I should be having to tiptoe to try and get a successful grip of the 28 there, you know. But anyways, so chest is going well. Chest is going well. I like it. I think now where we are lacking is more so the arms sort of area. For like shoulders, we're doing okay. We could be doing better. Shoulders, we're doing okay. It's not terrible, not bad. I think we could be doing better if we really went hard on it. Legs are doing decent, to be honest. Not too bad. Chest doing amazing. Arms, I do need to focus on that a lot more. So we'll see where we're at with that. And then forearms, we're doing fine. Back, we're doing good. We just need to get back into that momentum again, you know. Just keep the progress going. You know, don't stay, you know, halted in one position with that. And yeah, you know. The bulk really is paying off though, I'm not gonna lie. I did weigh myself the other day. I can't remember if it was 77.1 or 77.8 that I weighed. But this is the highest I've weighed in my life. Highest I've previously been was 75. I'm now 77 point something. I don't know if it's 1.8, I don't know, that's a weird number to mix up. But yeah. So possibly, base case scenario, I am at the higher end of 77. So yeah, we're aiming for 85 for this bulk. Last bulk we ended up going to 75 and then we cut down. But the thing is, the cut, I severely messed it up. I just stopped eating everything. I was trying to cut weight as fast as possible. I had like a cereal and maybe like chicken and rice in a day, like that's just not enough. And and at some point I just sort of like, you know, really gave up. I really lost like my touch with the gym, you know. I stopped going. I stopped having much to eat. I was basically just having a ramen, like 400 calories or some shit for an entire day, and that was the most days. So yeah, I was severely losing weight very quickly, and obviously that's not enough protein at all to maintain the muscle. So basically what I did is I worked super hard to get myself to 75 kg, build all that muscle. Took me a very long time on that bulk to get there. Super happy when I got it, and I just lost it all for no reason, you know. Obviously it's not complete waste, muscle memory is there, but then, you know, what defeats the whole purpose of actually cutting with the muscle. I lost the muscle and the fat, so it just put me in a lower weight for no reason. But this time, now we know the importance of keeping on top of your protein, and do not slack. Worked hard to get to this point. You know, last time before this that I weighed myself, I was 68 kg, stuck at 68 kg for a long time. 77 is almost 10 kg up, you know. So we're doing good here. Highest we've ever been. Full prime right now. Just we need to get up to that 85 and maintain the cut well, you know. And that's when this really pays off, you know. That's when this comes full circle and we see what we can really do. Obviously, to get the physique I want, you know, like really obviously I'm happy with and stuff, I'm gonna have to bulk and cut a few times, you know. If this turns out well, I'll probably have to bulk and cut again, and then that would be like really close to really what I want, you know. But not to say this cut won't be legendary, because it will be better than anything I've ever had before. Yeah, so I just need to maintain it, just need to keep going with it. Obviously I'm not on the cut stage yet, I still need to get to 85. Obviously 77, we're almost there. Just what, like another 8 kg? Which is a little bit funny to say, because I'm only up 9 kg from before. I say only, but what I'm saying is, if I'm up 9 kg from before, I have to do most of the work that I've already done again, you know? To go up another 8. And it gets harder, because I have to eat more calories to go up. So it's just not going to be as easy. But if we keep maintaining it, we just keep going, we might be able to hit 85 in the next 4 months or so, you know. So the bulk is almost there, you know. We've been bulking already at least since, you know, a proper bulk since maybe September. I would say maybe around September or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. That's a bunch. We're almost coming up on a year of a bulk here. By the time it hits September again, what is it? So it's June. So you know, June, July, August, up. Yeah. So to be honest, we should be hitting our goal by the year mark of the bulk. So it's a full year bulk basically. And in that time we would have gained what? I think it's 17 kg. 17 kg in that year that would be. So yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Cut is obviously always quicker than a bulk. A bulk is, I'd say, always a lot slower of a process than a cut. So cut, if it took me a year to go ahead and get the bulk to this, or it's gonna take me around a year, I think we can probably cut in 6 months or so. So yeah, let's carry on the session here because I am sort of moving kind of slow here. So actually, I did end up getting a new t-shirt at my workplace, which was quite nice today. It was because there was a hole in my other one, so sort of needed to, but yeah, I moved up a size. I think that one was a medium, maybe a small, I don't know, but I'm now wearing a large, and yeah, I'm wearing a large now, and you can still see the physique a bit, which is awesome, to be honest. You know, never in my life have I been rocking a large in really anything, you know, unless it's oversized or some shit. But yeah. Damn. Someone's definitely step up in the difficulty. Alright, straight to cables. We are a little bit behind here on time. Okay, let's keep going. see what we can do. I think the weight really is paying off now, because I remember a point when that pulled me back and that stopped me exerting my full strength. So something pulls you back, you can't get your footing to actually exert your full strength. Okay. Alright, so, you know what? We're doing really good on chest. I want to really start focusing. I'm trying to do as well as I can on biceps and triceps. So I feel like my chest really is doing well. And I'm not saying my arms are bad or anything, like bad looking. It's just, I want them looking a bit more on par with how good the chest seems to look, you know? Shoulders, I think I just have good genetics with shoulders anyways, so I think that just pops a lot of the time anyways. But, plus I guess trained a lot with chest anyways. So what I do need to focus on is especially biceps and triceps. Legs, I'm still focusing on it. I'm still doing pretty decent on them, to be honest. It's just, they just don't like growing for me for some reason. But we're still focusing on them, still working on them. Still going up in weights. Still getting stronger. But yeah. Car's gonna be fun, guys. Car's gonna be fun. Because we're gonna do a shit ton of bag work on the car. Good set, good set. See, chest I just have no complaints with. That felt a bit weird. I felt like a sting or something on my left pec there. Or under or something, I don't know, but anyways. Yeah, no complaints, we're doing well, strength-wise, we're doing well. Look-wise, you know. No sort of complaints. Okay, alright, that's that done. We've drop set, we're all good with that. What are we doing now? Onto shoulders. Wait. Guys, there's no way I moved this one and then I changed the other way. What am I doing, man? Okay. Wait. Yeah, this way. You'll notice I went straight into the drop set there. The reason being, I'm running out of time here. So I do need to try and really hurry myself up here. Cool. Let's do this out. Because it's already in the setting that I want. Whoa. I'll grab that to stop myself going forward there. Sweating a little bit because I know obviously when I am doing the side delts, I am also incorporating a little bit of the front delt in there. Just waiting a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna drop. I don't know if I have the time. Next one. Bring you guys with. Check everything is all good with you guys. Cool. I think that's not my hoodie, and there's some hoodies hanging, or coats or jackets or something hanging out of room where you guys can't see. Just wondering, is that mine? So I have a green and black hoodie as well, so surely not. I think I saw it at home, so I don't think so. Yeah. Drop. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, I'm just checking one thing here. Okay guys, that is it for this stream. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I've got another stream tomorrow. Playing with Jim. Say that as if Jim's a person, but yeah. Got another gym stream planned tomorrow. And yeah, appreciate you guys coming in. Any chats that have taken place, any follows. If you miss anything, my bad guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys coming in. I'll see you guys with the grind tomorrow. Yeah, all the best, so take care guys. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Alright guys,